Hey guys, it's Melmorph. I am finally back. I am sorry that I haven't been able to upload. I have been very busy and doing things that that I had to sort out, which I'll explain further in the video. So today is Mental Health Awareness Day. So I thought I'd do a video on it, kind of thing. So I'm sorry I haven't been able to upload Mental Health Mondays. I've been very busy and had a lot of stressful stuff going on, which I'll also explain briefly, as I don't want to go too much into it. You know what I mean? I want to keep some of my private stuff to me, not to me, but away from YouTube and social media. So yeah. So basically in today's video I'm going to talk about two different things. So what's been happening, why I haven't been uploading, and also about my mental health diagnosis and a bit about my mental health. So basically the reason I haven't been uploading is because I have been made homeless about a week ago. And I had to go to a place, basically it's called Youth Maps, and they help young people find places or emergency accommodation and stuff, and they put me in a hostel, and this is my second hostel. So the first hostel I got put in a crash pad whilst they were looking for a little bit of a long term, but even though it's still short term, it's a little bit long term than crash pad, as crash pad runs on a day-to-day basis. And now I'm a little bit long term and got my own room somewhere else in another hostel. And obviously between that, I have also been having to deal with my mental health. Like today I had a massive panic attack in town, and I now know what the trigger for that was. Basically, caffeine to me is a trigger, and my dad being nice, he bought me a cappuccino, and obviously me being nice back, obviously I drank, it's nice. And I just completely forgot, I shouldn't be drinking caffeine. He didn't know that, so it wasn't him, he was being nice, So obviously I drank it, and obviously it had caffeine in it, and because I had a cappuccino, and obviously that triggered my anxiety, and I was in Tesco, and whilst I was in Tesco, obviously there was a lot of people, the queue was massive, and I felt my heart just pounding, and then I started dissociating. If you don't know what dissociating is, I'll do another video on it on a Monday as a mental health video. If you'd like that, please comment down below if you'd like it. Anyway, and then I started to feel my breathing get faster, and I just felt like I couldn't breathe, and I started sweating and shaking, and then I kind of just realised I was having a panic attack, and I needed to get out of that situation and just go back to my place, which is what I did, and just had to do what I had to do to calm down in a safe way. So when I say a safe way, I mean I didn't self-harm, I didn't, do anything like that. I just did my breathing techniques called squared breathing, which is a technique which I'll teach you, which is, if you imagine a square box, yeah? So if you breathe in, so I don't really like showing demonstrations because it's kind of awkward, but I'll do it just for the sakes of this video and to help people maybe, if it might help you. It doesn't work for everyone. It works for me, but it might not work for you. So please do not go moaning at me or getting angry at me saying it didn't work, blah 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 blah. As I said, you have to work at kind of find your not you know what I mean. You find out your own ways of what helps you. So basically, if you imagine a square box, that's not square, a square box, yeah. So see when you breathe in, so you go then I count for 4 seconds. So you breathe in through your nose, and you do that for 4 seconds, and then you do the squat the other line. So then you hold that breath, and then you breathe out, so for 4 seconds, and then you hold it again for 4 seconds. So and then you do it you continue doing that. So it's like a square if you imagine it. So it's very good for visualization and also breathing, calming down your breathing to a normal breathing rate. And also just bringing you back, I find it very helpful. Another thing I find helpful is grounding. So when I say grounding, I mean basically if you you got basically with your sight, so you have sight, hearing, taste, and smell. So it's like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of step. So you look around the room to see what 5 objects you can see. Then you listen out for 4 things you can hear. And then you look for 3 things you can smell, and I believe 2 things you can taste. No, 2 things you can touch, and then 1 thing you can taste. So, it helps ground you to bring you to the here and now, rather than your head just wandering off and getting more anxious. It helps just to bring the levels down. Like, maybe try it. As I said, it might not help you, but it is very good. It is a very good technique. And before you maybe, because if you're like me, I'll just put things off. But maybe if you're in that situation, just try it. Give it a try. See if it works. If it doesn't, then, at least you can say you've tried that idea. I also have a sensory box, which also helps with the touch. So, I'll do another video of it, actually, of going through my sensory box. If you want, again, me to do a video on that, comment down below. And I'll do a video on that on another Monday as a mental health video. And so I have a sensory box with all sorts of textures, like things that are hard to squeeze, soft to squeeze, things that are soft to touch, hard, things you can twist. So it's like different textures that you can use to kind of, fiddle with, and it helps. Obviously, for me, it helps anyway. So that was fun. I managed to bring myself down, and I also got away from that situation. When I say that, I mean I walked out the shop and went back to my place, because I knew that being out there was more there was a lot of people, and because of my anxiety, I thought people were staring, which they probably wasn't, or they were because they were concerned. It wasn't anything bad about me, most likely, but that's how anxiety goes. How it is. It's let's just say, obviously sarcasm, but it's a fun game. But that was, it's not nice. It's horrible, because you just feel like you're dying when you, in your head, you feel like you're dying when you're physically not. It's just how your body responds to your head, obviously, because as you, if you want to learn more about it, but you have the fight or flight response. So obviously my brain decided to fight it, and obviously caused physical symptoms. And then also to talk about my diagnosis, as I said, so I have borderline personality disorder and ADHD. So, and I don't really want to put this out there, but to be honest, there's nothing I should be ashamed for. If someone needs extra help, you need extra help. I have been in a mental health hospital. No, that does not make me crazy or psycho. That just means I couldn't be dealt with in a community kind of way because of my risk to myself. And also I had help for it, that happens. Things like, I'm not the only one. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. So, so I'll talk a little bit about it, kind of. So, borderline personality disorder, I got diagnosed whilst under a section on my, first hospital admission, but it was classified as emerging borderline personality disorder, as I wasn't quite 18, so they don't like to re-diagnose it properly until you're 18. And it is a heck of a journey having borderline personality disorder, and they quickly figured out hospital admissions were not helpful for me, and they figured out that DBT, so dialectical behavioural therapy, helped me a lot, which was helpful. And also my ADHD, which stands for attention hyperactivity deficit disorder. I got diagnosed with that, I believe, when I was 10. I don't also remember how I got diagnosed. I just remember I got sent to an ADHD service and then got led on to CAMS, which stands for Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services. And they, you get the help you need. I got medicated on both borderline personality and ADHD. I am no longer on medication, as I like to deal with things my own way rather than just medication, because medication isn't a long-term thing, and it's good to learn strategies. Or see, if you need medication, no shame in that. Medication is nothing to be ashamed of. It's not bad, But for me personally, I like to try and learn my own coping skills and obviously I know that if I become unwell, then I know the medication is best for me, and if the doctors say that, then they're doing it for my best. I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean, for the best of me, to help me, basically. So, like, there is no shame of having mental health. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. It's 1 in 4 people, I believe, have mental health. And that's a lot of people, if you think of how many people are in this world. So, it's a lot. So I guess that is my my video for today, and a little bit about mental health and what's been going on. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it's a bit scattered everywhere. I'm still being busy. Got lots of stuff to do. If I don't upload very often, I am sorry. I'm going to try my best, but I will also make sure that I upload every Monday. I will try my best. So please be patient. I thank you for being so patient with me. Like, you know, I really thank you for that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please leave please leave a like. And if you have any suggestions or video ideas or anything like that, then please leave a comment down below. And please if you'd like to support my channel, and you know, then please smash that subscribe button. It would be great, you know. And you know, and if you could share this video around if you'd like, then go ahead. So yeah, I guess before I start rambling on, yes, I'm clicking my button on my shirt. You know, I can't stop I'm a fidgety person, you know. But I guess I will go. So I guess thank you for watching, and goodbye.